There are so many organizations working to reverse Citizens United. Why can't they get together?
You know, it's true. There are a lot of organizations. I would say there aren't enough yet. I was often asked that very question when we started. I was asked that question when we started in January 2016 with a new organization, American Promise. Why do we need more organizations? You know, de Tocqueville used to talk about, when he wrote his great book about democracy in America in the 1800s, the weird compulsion Americans had to form groups. And I think it's actually very healthy. It's not weird, and he didn't think it was weird. He was fascinated by that's how self-government and democracy works and how freedom and liberty work, that we are not monolithic, one group will serve all people in all the different ways we want to get this done. We are a democracy, and effective self-government is actually more like an ecosystem. Think of the diversity of a healthy ecosystem where there's lots of different things happening. It's a systemic problem we have, and an amendment is a systemic solution. And so I think the groups are actually much more aligned and unified than they've been in 8 years of this work. When we did our first National Citizen Leadership Conference in the end of 2016, after we'd started, it was the first time anybody had brought all the different groups and leaders together who are doing this work for conversation, strategizing, planning. And you mentioned, Judge, the Unrigged Summit in New Orleans, where we had 1,500 people meeting and gathering many, many different groups. That's a healthy thing. That's not something to bemoan. Find the one that works for you, get involved, and then there'll be opportunities for these coalitions and these networks of groups, and that's when it really begins to take off. So I hope American Promise is for everybody, because we do try to sort of lead and unify and not divide, and say that you know, I would never talk down any of the groups. I think they all do good work, and we want to help them get stronger, but we also want to help the millions of Americans come into this who haven't been involved yet, and we hope they'll join many different groups that serve them and serve this cause. So I think it's actually a good thing that we're seeing such interest in this, and people are finding ways to find expression for their work in the different groups that could do it.
I should mention that Clean Elections has a project operating in 8 municipalities, headed up by Jim Herrick, to get a resolution from the city councils in order to encourage our state legislature to move. And we want our state legislature to be the 20th to ask Congress for an amendment to reverse Citizens United. So if you like to be involved in that, contact us through the website or by email, and Jim would love to hear from you.